Mike P versus Ryder was probably one of the best battles of the tournament of Ultimate Madness 2, at least one of the most controversial ones, and also the
Yes.
closest margin of victory. It went down to a
Right.
split decision. Two of the judges had it split down the middle. And when it went to the fan vote, it was a 52-48 split, a 4% split, which equaled up to a 200 vote difference. Vlad, I'll start with you. Mike P advanced. He was the favorite, had a really great performance. Ryder had a very polarizing performance. Did the
Hey,
judges
yo.
get it right, Vlad? Was Mike P win the right decision?
France, I loved what you said in the beginning that Mike P advanced. All right. Because in my opinion, he didn't win this battle. And watching this battle, I gotta say, I was overwhelmingly going with Mike P in my predictions. I thought from what he did versus the Saga battle, he was just gonna go crazy and continue on his run. However, Ryder had a whole other game plan for this man. He got personal, he dug in. He also had a lot of bars too. Let's not sleep on that. So going over this battle, I thought the first round Ryder came out firing. He showed me that vintage scorpion pound behind the hand type of Ryder in the first round, just bombing, haymakers, punches, going crazy. Mike P fired back, and I felt like he just came up just a little bit short. I felt like he didn't have the same sharpness that he had versus Saga. Like the bars just didn't reach. And I'm like, whoa, Ryder's up 1-0. This is crazy. Second round, Ryder gets personal, talks about being with Mike's lady in the past and everything. And it gets kind of crazy. You can see it
Eddie.
visually affecting, Mike. And third round, they both kind of came down just a little bit, but I thought that Ryder was sharper. Mike stumbled 3 times in that third round, and I felt like maybe he let the get to him, the breaking news get to him. But overall, I thought Ryder did an excellent job. This was the most composed, this was the most well organized Ryder that I've ever seen, and to me, he won. And we'll get to those judges after that, man. CC, what did you think about this battle?
Well, I'm gonna say this. I needed Mike P to win to salvage my bracket, but I ain't no hating ass bitch. Ryder definitely won that battle, and I ain't gonna lie, I really was in and out for both of their thirds because I was still stuck on that second. Like and I think that's where Mike kind of stumbled in the third because it kind of hit him like, wait a minute, huh?
Like, what?
But I just feel like, just some advice for Mike P. Like, I feel like he can't be too upset because we all seen what he did to Danny Myers. We've
talk about
other guys. We've seen other battlers like T-Top. I mean, T-Top still beat Arsenal, even though Arsenal started their battle off with his baby mama sex tape. So if T-Top ain't crying, if T-Top was still able to win that battle, Mike P, you gonna be cool. Just calm down, okay? Just relax. But I just wanted to say for Mike P, how you're reacting to it and how you're handling it is making it worse. Like, it's making it worse. So just keep that in mind because you're advancing to the next round. Don't think that Bill Collector and nobody else ain't gonna bring this up and do their own little creative way of addressing that as well. So you might as well start working on those
Thank you for the prop. Thank you for the prop, y'all. Let's throw this one to the chat before I give my take on this. I see a lot of people. Ryder won. Ryder got robbed. Punched through it, Mike. Mike cut everybody off.
Mike, let's go.
Bill Collector's gonna have all the angles. Gonna be all over that angle.
Is Ryder's second more infamous than Mike's second versus Danny?
I'll answer that in a second.
Wait, that's a good question, Sam. I would say because they're both true, right?
All right, so
I wasn't in the sack. I don't know.
All right, so here's my take on the whole. Listen, Ryder's second round, fair game. It's battle rap, okay? Nobody had any problem when Don Marino talking about Do and Easy to Block Captain. We didn't have an issue when Arsenal and T-Top were that revenge porn being displayed on a brand new stream of a new company with hundreds of thousands of eyeballs on it. So we're not going to complain that Ryder is exposing something that probably the community already knew about, right? But then again, this is battle rap, where having a job is a bad thing, where this culture is still a little behind in the 2000s, a little homophobic. And if this is information that all these battle rappers knew, this isn't new. Like if Ryder's not the only one, don't you think they all know this already, right? this is just another slut shaming angle. That it's fun.
I mean,
It's fun. It's all great. But if you smash my girl before I got with her, like what's that to me? Like what?
It's not a big deal. Like Mike P, I'm a woman, so listen to me. Fuck these dudes. Listen to me. It's not a big deal because she's been with a lot of other people before you. Like, man, y'all can't be like. Shout out to who was it? I think it was Showtime P. He said it. He was like, yo, I don't care about anybody that was there before me, but she with me because she already know what's real. She know this is the best thing she got going. Like your woman said, I do to you. Anything before you don't matter no more. Like that gets canceled out. Everybody got a pass fee. Exactly. And everybody that's making fun of Mike P, trust and believe that your girl would crush your world and your spirit if you found out that she had a whole face and she was doing all kind of crazy shit before she met you. So it's not a big deal. Like just punch through it, Mike. It's not a big deal.
Cece, let me double up. We want a women's tournament, right? You think these women aren't gonna get catty with each other about all these personal stuff? Like this is just like this is just a cherry on top of the ice cream. What Ryda and Mike P did. If we have a women's tournament, it's gonna get all types of crazy.
And most of them have been with a battler too, so it's like who can like? Come on now.
Now, guys, I've got to play white devil's advocate now.
White devil's advocate.
And you got listen to me. So Ryda was on Three Letter Man show. Shout out to Three Letter Man. And he was saying the reason why he felt like it got to Mike that hard is because Mike didn't know, that was coming up. He probably didn't know about the entanglement at the time. And, homegirl wasn't at the venue or near or around or anything like that. Now, I got to ask you, battle rap is all about strategy. It's all about the content. It's all about what you know. Things get personal. Now, CC, you're in the radio field, right? Let's say some big strapping buck comes into the radio station and he's also and he's in the field too. And he's a popular guy. Maybe y'all hang out. Maybe things happen once or twice. But if y'all decide you guys are going to be exclusive and you're going to conferences, you guys are going to meetings, you're going to be seeing people from all over. Should it be fair warning to the buck that, hey, these people that you might meet, this person, that person, should it all be spilled out on the table before this happens? Because you've got to strategize too if you're Mike or a battler like that.
Yeah, I agree. I would say I'll speak for myself as a woman because, I ain't going to be the spokesperson for all women. But I would say for me personally, I would have definitely told Mike if I was in her shoes because number one, your man is going to war with somebody to win money. This is not just a regular battle. Y'all trying to win some money. And in battle rap, you have to understand that you have to prepare yourself to have somebody say the worst shit to you for 3 rounds in your face. So I don't understand. Like, I don't know if she did or didn't. I'm not in their relationship. I don't know them like, and it's not my business. But I'm saying hypothetically, if she did not tell him, that was kind of messed up on her part. You should have definitely gave him a heads up so he could have at least been able to rebuttal it or been ready for it if Ryda chose to go that route, which he did. That's just me as a woman.
Shout out to Smoke is Fire. Don't have me looking crazy in the streets. I totally agree with that one.
That I agree with, but to put a ribbon on it, I just want to say, is this really karma? I mean, it's not so much karma for what he did to Danny because you're talking about somebody's drug addiction versus somebody talking about I slept with your woman before you.
Yes, drug addiction.
They're not the same topics. They're not the same topics. But as far as karma as getting extremely personal, yes. And that's why it's all fair game. Ryda has no reason to, be hated on. Like, if anything, Ryda should be happy. He's the people's champ. Sometimes you'd rather be the people's champ in these kind of situations.
And even in this loss, he won. He's leading all the topics. He's the one everyone is talking about, whether you thought it was, crass or tasteless. The object of the game is to get the people talking. Now, I do got to say, what did we think about the judges, specifically when Method Man was saying that?
Oh, I got a segment of the judges.
All right. I got you, brother.
Yeah, I got a segment of the judges. We'll get there.
They're going to get their own section. But no, I thought it was totally fair game. And I think what Ryda was also saying was that, Mike has been through a drug addiction and depression and knows what it's like. So why use Danny's wife's, tribulations and trials in an angle where you know what it's like in real life? Like, you're going to make this person who has battled, who watches battle rap, who's married to a battle rapper, has kids with a battle rapper, relive this over and over and over again. So, you know, what I do it as a man, like, yo, put it out there. Listen, man, for $25K, just know that everything is fair game in battle rap. T-Rex said for 25, I'd kill somebody for real.
At the end of the day,
what do you think they're going to do for 25?
Look, at the end of the day, Ryda sold his soul for the $25K, and I'm here for it. And I am here for it. All right, let's move on to our next topic. The second big headlining story of this week.